Some red fife on your screen because we're celebrating National Flower Month on the show today at Black Fox Flower with Kevin Pedersen. Great to see you.
Yeah, thanks, Caden. Yeah.
Thanks for having us here at your home base. This is in Prince George, near Otway. This is, I would say, the benefit of COVID is what we were learning about. This is when this all started for you?
Yeah, we started just over 5 years ago. And like I was saying, it was kind of a passion project of mine. And it started, I love the aromas and the flavors of fresh flower, and we did it for a long time just on our own. And then when we were looking to kind of set up a business, we thought, well, this would be an amazing thing to bring to our community. And I remember we were down in Los Angeles, and there was a flour milling company down there, and I thought, well, if it's good enough for Los Angeles, it's good enough for Prince George, right? So it was a real amazing journey. And like our specialty is actually milled to order flour. So it's the flour you see on the store shelves. We don't exactly know when it was milled, but everything that's nourishing and flavorful in it is pulled out, so it can stay on the shelf for quite a while. And but what we wanted to do is we wanted to bring that life back into the flour, the flavors and the nourishment back into the flour, and get away from it sitting on the shelf. So that's why we do mill to order flour. So it's milled. We mill twice a month, and then we ship it right after it's milled directly to the customer. We ship it across Canada, or we deliver it in Prince George the next day. So they get the freshest flour possible and everything that goes with that.
So now that you've consumed and you've milled your own flour, could you ever go back to store-bought? Would you be able to be like, that's terrible? Is that what you're...
Yeah, well, like I say, we started it 5 years ago, and I remember buying a bag of organic flour, and it's actually still in our pantry. And that's the thing, like with flour, even though it's organic but everything's pulled out, it doesn't have any life in it, so it stays shelf stable for quite a while. So. But no, we enjoy the flour on a daily basis. That's kind of my quality control, is we make sourdough bread pretty much every day. We use buckwheat for like pancakes and crepes and things like that. We use like emmers for the pastas, and the pizza doughs, a hard red spring or the red fife. It's there's lots of variety we have. We focus on we have all the four ancient grains. So Khorasan, emmer, spelt, and einkorn, and then we have a heritage grain, which is red fife grain, heritage grain, and then we have a hard red spring. We have a rye, we have durum. So there's a lot of different varieties we have, and it's amazing to hear the stories of why customers buy it. Some are really passionate sourdough bread bakers, and others, they may not be able to tolerate commercial flours, where they can tolerate the organic flours and the fresh ground flours. And then for those that are interested in the long fermentation breads, like with the sourdough, the fresh milled flour, the sourdough process, the fermentation process brings more out of the grains than just like a yeasted kind of bread. So there's a lot of amazing things that come about with fresh milled flour. And but the flavors are incredible. I think once people try baking with it, or try making pastas or things like that, it just blows them away.
It's way different.
They never realize that flour should have flavor or smells or things like that, or aromas that are amazing. It's like when you taste the bread from one of these flours, it has a finish like a wine, right? So it has a really nice flavor that stays with you. So
I like it. So we're showing off one of the best kept secrets then.
Yeah,
organically milled flour.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to show you a little bit more about Black Fox Flour here today. Get up close and personal with the machine that does it. You've got to be the only guy around that does this kind of thing, right? How rare are these machines?
Yeah, like in northern BC, I'm pretty sure. So absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
We learned a little bit about the grain so far. I'd say, do you want to step into the big room where all the magic happens?
Sure, you bet. Yeah,
all right, let's get in there. All right, you walk into the room where all the magic happens. You see this machine. This is a monstrosity, Kevin. This looks pretty foreign. What is it?
Yeah, so this is our flour mill. So it's a handcrafted flour mill from Austria.
Wow.
And so I fell in love with actually the mill. I did a bread baking course out at Red Rooster Bakery, and that's where I actually fell in love with fresh milled flour. And Monica had a beautiful mill, and it was the same manufacturer. And so when we started looking at doing the flour mill, this is what I wanted to have this type of machine. So it has the ability to do whole wheat or whole grain flour.
Okay.
So if you just feed it in the hopper here, the grains, and then it goes through here into a stone mill, and then you open this, and then the whole grain flour comes out. And then if you want to have like a sifted flour, it has a sifter here, and so you can put in the screens. So
this is like you would change it.
This is like a really fine screen. So that would be almost like a 00, like with the flour, like the Italian flour.
Okay.
So the other one we do, a sifted one, is we'll do it today, is with the buckwheat flour.
Okay.
And so the buckwheat has a husk, and so what happens with the sifter is it actually just extracts all that husk out, a really flaky kind of hard flaky piece.
It looks like chili flakes. Almost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So buckwheat, as I was mentioning, it's a non-gluten grain or non-gluten. But it's a beautiful flavor, like the French use it for crepes.
Oui.
Yes, yeah. And then also for pancakes, buckwheat pancakes are wonderful. Japanese soba noodles with buckwheat. So yeah, buckwheat's a really interesting one. So this can hold, I think I've had as much as 100 kilograms.
100 kilos?
Of one grain. So we make sure this one's open and everything is good. And so just turn that on.
Hasta la vista, baby. It's so satisfying to watch.
Yeah. And then so it'll start coming out. Yeah, the flakes will start coming out there. And then the flour we'll just keep it in there for now. Normally, I'll have it flowing. There we go.
Okay. Wow. Look at that.
So that's the buckwheat flour. So you can see it went in with all the husks on, and then it just creates a really nice fine flour that you can use for lots of different things.
And how do you know it's good? You're looking for certain things in here to know it's good, or is it the machine it's consistent?
Yeah, no, it's like what this kind of certainly going through the sifter.
Yeah.
It basically can only kind of get through the finer particles.
Okay.
So that's the kind of the consistency that you'd kind of see from a regular buckwheat flour.
100%.
So this is a hard red, about 50% hard red spring, the sifted, so it gives it that foundation. And then about 30% of spelt, so that's a spelt whole grain. Okay. So one of the ancient grains, and that gives it, the spelt and the hard red spring work together really well, like it gives an extra rise. And then about 20% einkorn. And so the spelt and the einkorn and hard red spring, just flavors, that's my favorite kind of blend.
Okay, this is Kevin's pick.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well we got to try together.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So grab a piece and
I'm gonna grab this one.
Sure, there we go.
And you grab that one.
Yeah.
And we're gonna cheers bread together. Because sourdough, especially made by Kevin Pedersen, I can't wait to try. Cheers.
All right.
To National Flour Month. You're
National Flour Month.
Flour.
Ah.
All right. Oh, immediate flavor. That's delicious.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, as we're eating this, if people are interested, ordering your flour, how do they do it? Reach out online?
Blackfoxflour.com. All one word, Black Fox Flour. And then you can order online, and then we mill twice every month. So it's generally about 2 weeks apart. So
all right,
you always have fresh flour.
This is so delicious. Like, I wish I could feed it to you on television for everybody at home. You're just gonna have to come get some yourself, okay?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right.
That's great.
Thank you. Yeah. All right.